also reminded by my mentors is that if the test will fail, it fail. It doesn't matter if the prime minister is behind it, you know. So from there on, uh, I trust my judgment and my testing skills. Whenever I see a failed equipment, I just highlight to the relevant parties, and then we take it from there, rather than, you know.
Okay, thank you for the insights. Now I would like to pass to my other friend to ask their questions.
Okay. Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Ada Faisal.
Yeah.
Now I will take over the uh, question. So my question is, for protecting public safety, what step do you take to ensure public safety when faced with pressure to meet project deadlines or budget constraints?
Like I said with the previous project previously that I talked to you, Anik, um, there's pressures because whenever you achieve a milestone within a contractual engineering works, there's a hefty pay. There's a big chunk of money being transferred, being paid to the EPCCs or the contractors. Thus, uh, what I did at that time was to ensure public safety. Uh, and the steps that I did is that I just highlight to the relevant parties, uh, and ask for being stringent on the replacing the faulted equipment rather than carry on with the timelines of the project. And maybe they were asking on if I commission today, I can get extra 2 million, right? So maybe I just think about the risk for the public.
Okay. Now we go to the next part, which is managing confidentiality. How do you balance the need to maintain confidentiality with the responsibility to disclose information that could affect public safety?
Maybe from my experience, whenever the confidentiality issue is arise, this very crucial that we deal with it with the proprietary equipment or investigations towards the maybe the faulty equipment that I said just now. Maybe if the data that I gathered from my investigations or from my analysis, it suggests a very high potential threats to the public safety, uh, just be stern that just say that this is unsafe for operations. uh, I escalated the issue to the authorities. uh, at the time it was between Tenaga and EDRA at the time. uh, but the most important thing is making sure everything is black and white, it's documented, and of course consulted with the legal departments of the MB and also the compliance officers before, if we wanted to disclose to the public, right? That's how I think the balance is to actually get the right person to advise whether this is confidential or whether this is the threats, and we need to do it very responsibly.
Okay. And then we go to the conflict of interest, which is can you describe a situation where you had to manage or disclose a conflict of interest, and what was your approach and what was the outcome?
Uh, Conflict of interest. Maybe there was a time where I was being a panel for the interviews of new staff for my departments, and at the time there's a candidate which is maybe my second cousin. So it's part of the family, and at that particular time, I just declare to the to the secretariat that that I cannot interview this person due to my relation, be it a second cousin, right? It might actually be quite far. It's not like they are my siblings or my cousins myself, right? But second cousin also. Being transparent is very important uh, because at different role within the organization, you carry responsibility. When there's uh, conflict of interest arise, it's better to move away from the perception of bias and preserve our own integrity during the selection process.
Okay, thank you. And now I will pass to the next, my friend.
Okay, hello sir. My name is Navindran
And Navin,
and I like to ask few questions. So my first question is, how would you describe the culture of ethics in your current organization or industry? Are there clear policies and support for ethical behavior?
of course, TMB is an engineering company. It's a big company. We are governed by regulators. We are owned by the public through our shareholders. Uh, I think a sense of cultural came from bottom down, from the top management themselves, where they provided us with trainings, with a maybe whistleblowers policy, adequate training as well, and also a dedicated environment safety and health unit where they can monitor us in terms of safety and operating it safely for the benefit of the public. There's a strong influence from Board of Engineers and Suruhanjaya Tenaga as well. So these two body are governing engineers and